life leadership executive coach wanting to talk about the 4 angles of awareness that allow us to create safety and enhance respect in the way in which we interact with others. This is very, very useful and practical when we're processing conflict. But what I'm finding as time passes, people become more digitally reliant, and just people coming with less critical thinking skills, to be honest, there's a gap. There's a gap in being able to connect, lead, and feel like you're successfully providing adequate leadership or training to people. In personal relationships, this may be like, I don't understand you and I can't connect with you. So the 4 angles are me with me with you with you, me with me. And I want to just kind of briefly go through these so you can start to create the awareness around, are you a person that excels at 1, maybe 2 of these? Are you a person that is aware but doesn't really apply energy or consciousness towards being all 4? This is what I've found to be a really big separator in our ability to show up compassionately and respectfully. So it's not just something that like, oh, you can use here and there when needed. No, this is a way of like you changing the way in which you show up, broadening your lens of awareness so that you can show up differently and connect differently. So in the me with me phase, this is all about, how do I connect with myself? What is threatening? What is familiar? What is the origin of the story? Based on what I'm experiencing right now, is there a story present? What is it? So that's like level 1, you with me. The second one is me with you. So how do I connect to myself as a speaker and as a listener to understand at the same time? What does that look like and feel like? Also, how do I share it so that we can stay on the same team? Based on what I'm experiencing with myself, with whatever's threatening or whatever's familiar, how can I then also connect to myself as a speaker and listen to understand, and as I share, remain to create a space where we're on the same team? The you with you is, how do I connect to myself, or you with me? How do I connect to myself as a listener only? How do I receive so that we can stay on the same page, managing triggers, managing stories, managing judgments? And what do I need to be aware of my own reactivity? That is you with me. So I'm taking ownership of how I'm showing up, what's going on with me that could be preventing you from being able to connect with me. And then the you with you is, what do I need in order to trust that you are doing your part? What do I need to trust? What do I need in order to trust that you are doing your part on being aware of those things? How are you connecting with yourself? What is threatening to you? What is familiar to you? What is the origin of your story? Are you aware of that? And then how do I support and encourage you in a connective and expansive way? Based on what I have with me, I have with you, me being aware of what you have with me, but then also you being with you. When we start to create awareness around these fundamental angles of how and what we're thinking and how we communicate and listen, game-changing, people. So if you have any questions regarding this, feel free to book a 20-minute strategy session. I'm happy to work through this with you, and I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week.